Dear listeners, welcome to History with Herodotus, where the tapestry of time unfolds before our very eyes. Today, we embark on a journey to the Caribbean, to an island nation born from the ashes of revolution and slavery, to the land of Haiti. The Haitian Revolution, a pivotal event in modern history, whispers tales of courage, resilience, and the unyielding pursuit of freedom. As we delve into the origins of this transformative period, let us first set the stage with a brief overview of the revolution's significance. The Haitian Revolution, spanning from 1791 to 1804, was a complex and multifaceted struggle that not only shaped the destiny of Haiti, but also left an indelible mark on world history. It was a revolution that challenged the institution of slavery, questioned the principles of colonialism, and ultimately led to the establishment of the first independent black nation in the world. To understand the roots of this revolution, we must travel back in time to the late 18th century when the island of Saint-Domingue, as Haiti was then known, was a French colony. The year was 1789, and the French Revolution had just begun, spreading its ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity across the Atlantic. These revolutionary ideas found fertile ground among the free people of color and the enslaved population of Saint-Domingue, who saw in them a beacon of hope for their own liberation. Saint-Domingue, with its lush mountains, vast plains, and bustling ports, was one of the most profitable colonies in the French Empire, thanks to its lucrative sugar, coffee, and indigo plantations. However, this prosperity was built on the backs of enslaved Africans who were forcibly brought to the island and subjected to brutal treatment. The slave population outnumbered the white colonizers and free people of color, creating a volatile demographic landscape that would eventually contribute to the outbreak of the revolution. In 1789, the French National Assembly adopted the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, which enshrined the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Although these rights were initially intended for French citizens, they inspired many in Saint-Domingue to demand similar freedoms. The Society of the Friends of the Blacks, a French abolitionist organization, had been advocating for the end of slavery since the 1780s, and their ideas found support among some enlightened colonizers and free people of color. One of the pivotal moments in the lead-up to the revolution was the decree of May 15, 1791, passed by the French National Assembly, which granted citizenship to free people of color born to two free parents. This move was seen as a threat by the plantation owners and colonial administrators, who responded with violence and repression, further escalating tensions on the island. It was against this backdrop of rising tensions and revolutionary fervor that key figures emerged who would play a crucial role in shaping the course of the Haitian Revolution. Boukman, an enslaved African priest, is often credited with sparking the rebellion as he led a gathering of slaves in a ceremony at Bois Cayman in August 1791, where they vowed to fight for their freedom. This event marked the beginning of a widespread slave revolt that would eventually engulf the entire island. As we explore the earliest history of the Haitian Revolution, it becomes clear that this was not merely a local uprising, but a global event with far-reaching consequences for the institution of slavery, the French Empire, and the modern world. Join me as we step into the midst of this maelstrom, where courage, strategy, and the unwavering pursuit of freedom would forge a nation and inspire generations to come. Dear listeners, welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we continue our journey through the tapestry of time, exploring the pivotal moments and figures that shaped the Haitian Revolution. The year 1792 marked a significant turning point in the revolution, as the French National Convention, the ruling body of France at the time, sent a new governor, Léger Félicité Sonthonax, to Saint-Domingue, was tasked with restoring order and re-establishing French authority on the island. However, he soon realized that the only way to achieve this goal was by granting freedom to the slaves who were fighting for the French Republic. In August 1793, Sonthonax issued a proclamation abolishing slavery in Saint-Domingue, which was followed by a similar decree from the French National Convention in February 1794. This move not only transformed the demographic landscape of the island, but also had far-reaching consequences for the institution of slavery throughout the French Empire. One of the most iconic figures to emerge during this period was Toussaint Louverture, a former slave who would become one of the leaders of the Haitian Revolution. Born into slavery around 1743, Toussaint rose through the ranks of the Revolutionary Army, becoming a skilled military strategist and charismatic leader. He would eventually unite the warring factions on the island and lead the fight for independence against French, Spanish, and British forces. As the revolution gained momentum, the French colonial powers responded with brutal force, leading to a series of bloody battles and massacres. The Battle of Croix des Bouquets in 1791, where slave rebels clashed with French troops, marked one of the earliest confrontations between the two sides. However, it was the Siege of Jacmel in 1799, led by Toussaint Louverture's forces, that demonstrated the military prowess and strategic thinking of the Haitian revolutionary leaders. The rivalry between Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines, another prominent leader of the revolution, would eventually lead to a split within the revolutionary movement. Dessalines, who had risen through the ranks as a skilled military commander, began to challenge Toussaint's authority, ultimately leading to a conflict that would shape the course of Haitian history. In 1802, Napoleon Bonaparte, who had seized power in France, sent a massive expeditionary force to Saint-Domingue to restore French control and reinstate slavery. The French army, led by General Charles Leclerc, was determined to crush the rebellion and capture Toussaint Louverture. After a series of grueling battles, including the Battle of Crête, Pierrot, in 1802, where Haitian forces fought valiantly against overwhelming odds, Toussaint was eventually captured and deported to France, where he would die in prison. The capture of Toussaint Louverture marked a turning point in the revolution, as Jean-Jacques Dessalines emerged as the new leader of the movement. In 1803, Dessalines led the Haitian army to a decisive victory over the French at the Battle of Vertières, which sealed the fate of French colonial rule on the island. On January 1, 1804, Haiti declared its independence, becoming the first independent black nation in the world. The Declaration of Independence, written by Dessalines and his advisors, proclaimed the sovereignty of Haiti and the end of slavery on the island. This momentous occasion marked the culmination of a long and bloody struggle for freedom, as the people of Haiti finally achieved their goal of self-determination. The courage, resilience, and strategic thinking of leaders like Toussaint Louverture, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, and others have left an indelible mark on the tapestry of time. Dear listeners, welcome back to our podcast as we continue to explore the fascinating history of Haiti. The newly independent Haiti faced significant challenges in its formative years. The country was devastated by years of war, and its economy was in shambles. Dessalines, now known as Emperor Jacques I, set out to rebuild the nation, establishing a new government, army, and administrative system. He also implemented policies aimed at promoting economic growth, such as encouraging agriculture and trade. One of the most pressing issues facing the new Haitian state was its relationship with other nations. The international community was wary of recognizing Haiti's independence, fearing it would set a precedent for other slave rebellions in the Americas. Dessalines faced significant diplomatic challenges, as he sought to establish formal relations with European powers and secure recognition of Haiti's sovereignty. In 1804, Dessalines sent a delegation to the United States, led by Baron de Vaste, to negotiate a trade agreement and secure American recognition of Haitian independence. Although the mission was unsuccessful in achieving formal recognition, it marked an important step in establishing diplomatic relations between the two nations. Meanwhile, Haiti's economy struggled to recover from the devastating effects of the war. The country faced significant challenges in rebuilding its infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and ports. Dessalines implemented policies aimed at promoting economic growth, such as encouraging foreign investment and trade. However, these efforts were hindered by the lack of international recognition and the ongoing embargo imposed by European powers. Despite these challenges, Haiti made significant progress in its early years. The country established a new system of education, with schools and universities springing up across the island. The Haitian government also implemented policies aimed at promoting social welfare, including the establishment of hospitals and public health programs. Tragically, Emperor Jacques I's reign was cut short when he was assassinated in 1806 by a group of conspirators led by Henri Christophe and Alexandre Pétion. This event marked the beginning of a period of instability and division in Haiti as different factions vied for power. The country eventually split into two separate states, the Kingdom of Haiti in the north, ruled by Henri Christophe, and the Republic of Haiti in the south, led by Alexandre Pétion. This division would have far-reaching consequences for Haiti's development, leading to a prolonged period of instability and conflict. As we reflect on this pivotal moment in Haitian history, it becomes clear that the legacy of the Haitian Revolution continued to shape the nation's trajectory long after independence was declared. The courage, resilience, and strategic thinking of leaders like Toussaint Louverture, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, and others have left an indelible mark on the tapestry of time. As the great Haitian writer and historian C.L.R. James once said, "The Haitian Revolution was a classic example of the enslaved rising against their enslavers, and it is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for freedom and liberation." These words serve as a powerful reminder of the enduring significance of the Haitian Revolution and its continued relevance to our world today. Join us next time on our podcast as we explore more fascinating stories from history. Until then, thank you for listening. The Haitian people's fight for freedom and self-determination serves as a powerful inspiration to us all, and their legacy continues to shape our world today. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.